What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and we have a lot to discuss today, so let's get right down to it. Actually, this video was due out yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to do it. Unfortunately, it was my wife's birthday, and I had a podcast recording that went extremely late the night before that. By the way, that podcast should be live about the time that we record, by the time this goes live, so hopefully I'll put that in the description down below. But neither here, it's not related, it's just fun. I really enjoy doing that every week. But neither here nor there, let's get down to it. Let's talk about the new 3rd anniversary coin exchange. Now, first things first, if you go here to the news, you got to scroll down a bit, 'cause it's down here below Record Buster and all that. But U.S. 3rd anniversary coin exchange. We talked about this the other day when we got the news. We've got more information today. So they're here for a limited time. Now, the exchange shop is basically open for the rest of the year. It's going to expire basically 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on 12/31. So you got plenty of time to do the exchanges here. But the event where you can earn medals is only open until 4/29. So you have a limited amount of time to get these. Okay? You can exchange the U.S. 3rd anniversary medals with various items in the time-limited exchange. We'll go look at that here in a moment. The exchange lineup includes weapon upgrade items, CP upgrades. We talked about what it includes the other day, and we'll go into a lot more detail here in just a minute, like I said. Okay? We'll talk about how to access it here. But the U.S. 3rd anniversary medal. The U.S. 3rd anniversary medals can be earned from time-limited missions, and a maximum of 5,800 can be earned. Now, this is included in Record Buster, so you have to achieve certain Record Buster goals to get there. So this week's Record Buster is something I'm going to take very seriously. We're going to talk about it in depth probably tomorrow. Now, the amount of medals can be checked, top right corner in Aurario, inventory, and special items. So we can go take a look at that as well. List of conditions. So all the earning details are here. So long tail, basically complete the long tail and you'll get a whole bunch of them. Do the heroic trials, you get a whole bunch of them. I actually already closed out heroic trials, so we're good there. I have that video. It's going to probably go on live today or tomorrow. Record Buster, I actually recorded that before this, so that information's not included, but now you know. Record Buster, so basically you got to get up to 100 million points to get them and achieve a daily score. That's really important. You need to do a daily score in Record Buster to get all those medals. So don't falter on that. It's massive. Okay? Heroic Trials 4, which has not gone live, but will probably go live this coming Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday, 4/14, so we know the date on that now. So the final Heroic Trial will be live then. True Familia Royale. Familia Royale, which goes live this coming week. There will be points for that, so make sure you're taking advantage of that. Ultimate War Games. War Game is coming back this week, so take advantage of War Games. Basically, get up to Battle Princess 3, which is very easy to do, and you'll get some rewards for that. Also, participate in 5 dailies. Easy peasy. Record Buster is back on the 21st, and that, it looks like right now, is all of the rewards. So make sure you're just basically taking advantage of all the daily goals. Make sure you're finishing the tail. Make sure you're doing Record Buster and War Games like you should. Almost said Battlefield. That's a whole other game. And, of course, the Heroic Trials, which you shouldn't miss out on anyway. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward stuff. There's nothing too crazy there. Now, if we go into Shop, we go under Special Exchange, you will see right up here at the top, U.S. 3rd Anniversary Exchange. Boom. And I've already got 320 tickets. I think I'm missing a couple, if I'm honest. But I have 320 tickets. And basically, we've got 5,800. I really feel like the Hero Medal and Flame Amulets are really good options here. But obviously, I would almost prioritize the Hero Lights over that. I do like getting the 11 draws. But you got to make some decisions here. So the 11 draws and the 4-star tickets are very, very, very lucrative. You can get 3 of each. And that's then what? 2,100 of these of your 5,800, so obviously that's cutting that down a bit, and then 900 of these, so you're talking 3,000 right here alone, which only leaves you 2,800 to do with whatever you want to do the rest with. So do bear that in mind. If you do go all out on this, you're going to lose your capability to go all out on this. Though someone asked about Gnome tickets. I think Gnome tickets are a very, very, very good thing to invest in. However, I will say, if you are farming the current events, you're going to get tons of Gnome tickets as it is. There's always options out there for Gnome tickets. And because of that, I feel like The Hero Lights kind of outrank Gnome tickets in my opinion, and a rare kind of take on my part. I feel like for the cost and for what you get out of the Gnome tickets, I feel like the 4-star 11 draws are way better, especially considering it's a 4-star 11 draw right there. Like, you could get so much more out of that than you could in theory. In theory. I will emphasize in theory. It is a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get with that, at least with enough Gnome tickets and the Hero Medal and Flame Amulet. At least you know what you're bonding with those. Because remember, this goes towards Star Bonds, and the Hero Medal Flame Amulets, those go towards Prism Bonds. So, with these, you can choose what to bond. Same with this. I'll go to the Gnome Ticket Exchange and kind of explain that a little more for people that are not familiar. But with this, it is a bit of a gamble. But remember, you could get multiples out of this. And I don't know. I really feel like, while 2,000 is a bit extreme, 3,000, sorry, is a bit extreme. It only leaves you 2,800, but there's still a lot you can get in here. Now, I say the Sharp Carbonado and Ultramafic Rock. I would not do those at all, personal opinion. And the reason I say that, let me be very specific on this. 7th Zone is so easy to do these days. And we get it every single week. I really feel like you're going to get enough of those out of 7th Zone. You don't need to worry about everything else. I don't know about you guys. I'm drowning in these items, and I never have enough Valis to do those upgrades that I need to do. So for me, I don't think those are worthwhile. Mystic Bellows and Secret Hammers. We get a ton of those also from those events. So once again, like last year I would have told you 100% to get those. Kind of not so much on that camp anymore. I really feel like the Dungeon Cakes and Big Bouquets, in my opinion, because Books of Nobility, I mean, I always have tons of those, and I never have units to upgrade with them, because there's only a handful that use these, and most use either the Dungeon Cake or Big Bouquet. I feel like those are good options as well, but I would hold off and wait till after you've done all your mainline stuff to make a decision. So, if you were to max these out, bear in mind, if you were to max these out. So, Flame Amulet, 1,500. So if you get 2 of those, that is 3,000. Let me reiterate. You grab all 3 of these, you're done. You're done. Grab all 3 Flame Amulets. That is 1 Prism Bond. And you pretty much wiped out all of your stuff. You're not going to get much more than that. That's 4,500 of the total 5,800 you're going to get. You've got 1,300 coins left, and that is going to be rough and rugged. Now, you can get 3,000 here with the Hero Medal, but hear me out. 3,000 is 3 of these, which are guaranteed 4 stars, and there's 11 units in there. You could get lucky on that. And 3 of these, which aren't guaranteed at all, but once again, you could get lucky on it. You have the capability to get so much more out of these. But remember, we've done it before. We said it. We talked about it. The general pool for 4 stars is extremely deep. I believe, I don't remember how many there are now, but I want to say well over 200 just adventurers alone in there. So you are kind of rolling the dice on this one. But I still firmly believe, I think these are a better value just for the sheer number of what you get over these. And I rarely say that. You guys will normally hear me say the other way around. I really feel like it is much better. But if you kind of don't understand what I'm talking about, if we go here to Gnome Ticket Exchange, see, I'm sitting right nice and pretty on almost 6,000 Gnome tickets. That would be 6 Star Bonds. Now, Star Bonds are only for time-limited units, so like the units that we may not pull, or I may not pull any dupes of here, I can always just go in here, purge all of these, and quickly bond them up. Now, this is for adventurers. Assists are significantly more expensive. You get 1,500 in there, so where this is 1,000, that's 1,500. 3,000 here is 3 bonds, where 3,000 here is 2 bonds, so it kind of makes sense, because assists are way more valuable, personally, than I think. And I'll have to tell you guys, don't do these in here. Don't do the 11 draws and the 4 stars in here. Number 1, those 4 stars are not 11 draws. They're just general 4 stars. Number 2, the 11 draws being 200 Gnome tickets take away from what you could accrue here. So basically, I'm telling you the opposite that I normally tell you in here. And I think this is just because there is no upper cap on Gnome tickets, whereas there is an upper cap on the amount of those 3rd anniversary coins that you can get. Likewise, if we go down here, Hero Medal and Flame Amulet. Remember, You need 3 of each. Actually, I'm sitting pretty on a assist prism bond right now. I was not aware of that. And this is because I actually bought one of these out of the coins last year. So don't get like, why do you have a weird one? It's because I bought a flame amulet last year, and so I'm ahead. But, or I think it was prism bond, whatever it was. I bought one of them last year. So buying one to fill in a gap isn't bad. Buying a bunch isn't a really good prospect. I'm going to be real. Really, honestly, they give you 3 of them because if you get really desperate, you could buy them all up and get one bond. But literally, you're making the decision that you're maxing out all of those coins on a single prism bond. And as valuable as prism bonds are, I feel like they're not that valuable. Personal opinion. Now, once again, if you buy one of each, that's not the worst thing ever. I think that's, because let's say, for the sake of argument, let's say, because I actually have another hero medal that I'm going to farm up here really quickly. So if I was able to farm that up, and then I just needed one more, I could buy one for the 1,000 coins. That wouldn't be bad. That's not the worst use of your time. But don't buy them all. Make wise, educated decisions on what to do with your coins. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section and the coin exchange shop. Go take a look and let me know what you would value highest in this regard. Remember, you're getting a maximum of 5,800. That is it. And so you've got to make very wise, very educated decisions. Obviously, like I said, I'm doing Hero Light 100%. That is very worthwhile in my opinion. It's only 5, but I still think it's worthwhile. Will not do Ascension Fall. I've got more than enough of that. Probably would do that first, and then the 3-star and 4-star tickets, and then probably Gnome tickets after that. And if I have any left over, maybe a Hero Metal Flame Amulet. But make wise decisions, guys. Make wise decisions. Remember, there's only 15 Gnome tickets, and 1,000 are what you need for a bond. So educate yourself. Make a wise decision, and let me know what you guys thought in the comments section. Like, comment, share. I'm going to be back at you guys with more Danmachi really soon.